It's all subculture. We have a mind gym over there. We have mental performance coaches that are always trying to elevate you however they can.
Will you talk us through what it is? Because people won't believe. I think some people don't understand what it is and how it actually works and feels.
There's a bunch of different ways to get there. I mean, ultimately, you're trying to get into a flow state and then transition into deep REM sleep, which is not an easy thing to do, especially if you're pumping in a bunch of pharmaceuticals. But I mean, we had Lumosity subscriptions, like Kim's games, memory games, all kinds of stuff. Just try to get the cognitive piece firing on all 8 cylinders as much as possible. But we'd have, we did one, we have in Afghanistan. We'd have an alarm clock set up, but you had these 3 little pepper poppers and you had a little laser pistol with it. So you'd have that on a nightstand and you'd have a saying. We'll say, Mississippi burning, anything, any phrase, and you'd say it over and over and over. You lay down, close your eyes, repeat it over and over and over. And it's like the moment that alarm clock goes off, I have to roll out of bed, grab this, lean up and shoot these 3 and say the phrase while I'm going. So it's the first thing on my mind. And when you would wake up, wow, shoot a Mississippi burning. You're not really sleeping, but the more you start to do that, the more your brain takes over. Is now I'm just thinking about training. And before you know it, you start to predict your future. You start to think about CQB runs and breaching scenarios and climbing up and over walls. And what if this happens? What if this slips? Where's my catch point? All these different things. Before you know it, it's the only thing you're dreaming about. It's not nightmares anymore. It's you perfecting the craft. So you wake up in the morning and it feels like you haven't slept because your brain probably hasn't slept. But you feel like I've been doing house runs or jumping all night long. You feel so current, especially on those days where you can't be current. We'll say you get to Afghanistan and it's bad weather, you got a bad target set, and you've got basically 5-10 days where you're not doing anything. On that 11th day, now you're about to kick it in gear, you don't feel like you've degraded at all because you've been doing nothing but talking about training. You've hit the flat range, you've got little whiteboards out, you're drawing sketches, you're watching all the imagery, all the targeting stuff, you're seeing all the ISR footage, you're building the whole target package, and then every night you start to live it over and over. All the different possibilities. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this guy gets on the wall, slips, makes a loud noise, crashes in the gate, and they start shooting on a 2nd-story window? What about this? How am I going to respond? Where am I going to reposition myself? You start to think about all of that. And then when it actually happens, it's an automatic response. Boom, I'm already going here. I've already pre-planned this thing for the last 10 days. I've done nothing but obsess over this one thing. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But if it does, now I'm ready. So yeah, just trying to shift your dreams. I did a lot of it for jumping, dirt diving. I mean, closing your eyes and going through the entire thing. Exit, feeling the wind blast, the pull sequence, post-opening procedures, controlling your opening, turning 90 degrees, reading your bearings, distance to target, altitude, heading, all the things. I mean, in your dreams, you're doing hundreds of jumps. So by the time you actually get on one, whether you jumped in the last 3-4 months or not, it doesn't really matter. You build up such a foundation because you're always thinking about it. And Passy had called me out on that. When I was really ate up by the jump bug, I'd be driving on the road and I'm just doing this the whole time. I'm looking up the clouds, choosing wind direction, how fast is it, how fast are the clouds moving. I'd be catching windsocks down the road, flags in the front yard. I'm looking for outs, just anything. Like if I had to put it down right here in this parking lot, where am I going to go? Well, the winds are coming out of a 270, probably 5-6 knots. Blacktop, going to be a thermal about 800 feet. I'm going to have to turn in low. I'm just running through that all day long. But it helps. It helps keep your currency. Currency's king. The further you step away from something, you naturally start to rust right away. But if you're constantly thinking about it, constantly touching it, it's like skateboarding. I don't have to be on the skateboard. I can just watch it and I can remember. It's like self-training. I'm touching it just enough to see it. Like that.
I mean, it just captures the levels you guys are going to. Like even if lucid dreaming comes up in conversation, like it's almost like seen as this kind of woo-woo kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's, I've not heard that before. So.
Dudes take it far, man. They take it really far.
Yeah, some of these guys, like, did anyone bend into it a little bit more than yourself, or?
Oh, yeah. Guys doing sweat lodges. I mean, we've had guys do some really weird stuff, and it's all like that spirit quest, like trying to find a different level inside you. Trying to unlock level 2, we'd call it. If there's another level, we just have to unlock it. What's it going to take to get there? I mean, we've had guys do 7-10 day water fast. I mean, outside in the elements for days on end. I mean, just weird stuff to try to see how deep they could take it. A lot of guys get really spiritual. A lot of the Native American stuff starts to come in, and yeah.
I mean, it sounds like that kind of like almost like historical, the warrior journey. Like, oh, of course you guys are on that warrior journey, but like really bending into some, like you say, some of the sort of more out there things, and like trying to find a deeper level on it. Like it's
reading Book of the Five Rings, Empire of the Summer Moon. I mean, just we'd have reading lists. Guys reading books, you'd open them up and there's page just highlighted, circled, notes taken on it, just hand it over, and you're just reading their internal notes and what they're taking away from it. You get so much more out of that than just reading a book by yourself. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this dude is on a different level right now. How do I get on there? I'm just going to read the book. Going to read all his notes. Like, that's how he interpreted that page. Mm. I wouldn't have done that, but now that he has, I can't see it any other way. That's exactly what it is. Okay. Yeah, people just take it so much further than anybody else would imagine. And I think that's why I love it so much.
The value of those pages highlighted, that would be, incredible to see. Yeah. Wow. So I think with the career, like bending into it and seeing, friends who you thought were almost, were at the elite level passing, at that same time period, I think Patsy was saying that the girls were around, one of the girls had just been born. Is that right? Mm-hmm. How did that, at that point, that, I guess, question of mortality come up of, you're not just living for yourself at that point, like you got kids, you got a family, you got a baby. First of all, what was the experience like when your first daughter was born?
Perfect. Everything I ever wanted. We tried so long to have her. When we finally had Lola, it was like everything was dropping into place. Had the job I wanted, had the wife I wanted, had the friend group I wanted, had the peers that were so much better than me. I had someone to chase every single day, whether that was in the gym, the fight room, the flat range, the kennel house, jumping, whatever. Anywhere I looked, I had a professional coach to guide me through it, except for that aspect. And because you're gone so much, if I'm just being honest, I started to build up a resentment. I felt like I wasn't the star of the show anymore. Everything went into Lola, and because I couldn't be there, I wasn't a part of it. So I feel like every time I came home, I just messed up the whole rhythm they had going. And then after, it didn't take long. I mean, she was born in May. I deployed 2 weeks later. I got hurt on that deployment pretty good. And when I came home, everything just started to fall apart. Amnesia, waking up in weird spots, couldn't get to work, had to go to rehab, get on all these medications, had to get surgeries, just back to back to back. And I just felt so distant. Anytime I try to come close, it was like, you're not doing this right. That's not how you change a diaper. That's not how you do this. You're giving her too much formula. No, you don't burp her like that. You do this. I'm going to work. And I would. In the middle of the conversation, I'm like, here. Yep. I go to work. I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days. Come back in. She's like, I don't know why you do that. Because every time I come in here, I mess something up. Like, I don't feel like a failure at work. Every time I come home, I do. I'll just go back to where I'm wanted, where I'm appreciated, and where I know I'm actually making a difference, because clearly I can't do this. It's very, very hard. If I wouldn't have gotten hurt, I don't think that would have been the case. I was just in such a bad headspace.
Do you think you could have done both then? Like, we've spoke about this conversation of like, could you have done both? Could you have balanced family and been...
Not in 2013. No, I didn't have it. I was bought in hook, line, and sinker. Like, Nick Chet got killed at the end of 2012. She was born in May. And then that's when I got hurt, and just everything started to cascade from there. It's hard, man. Like, I didn't want to get off that speeding train. Like, I wanted to be the perfect husband. I wanted to be the perfect dad. I didn't have a mentor to show me how to do it. No one ever slapped me across the face and he's like, you can do both, dude. You can do both. And I'm sure guys were. I just never felt like they were. Or if they were, no one was ever giving you that crash course like, hey, here's how you do it. Like, you have to be able to power this thing down. If the balloon goes up, we're going to call you. If we don't call you, show back up at 5 a.m. tomorrow and get in the gym. As soon as you leave here, power it all down. Just focus on family, because you're not going to have a whole lot of time with them. That's what I look like now. Like, if I walk through the door at 5 p.m., my kids go to 9, I've got a 4-hour block to make a difference. If I come home and I really take 5 to 7:30, I'm two-hand texting, I'm in this group chat, we're on phone calls and talking about training trips. No, I'm not getting anything. Now she wants me to go do bath time. I'm on a phone call. I can't do it. Blow it off. You miss that opportunity. Hey, I'm putting her down for bed. I'm like, I can't right now. She walks downstairs. She's like, is she already asleep? She's like, she's already asleep. Like, well, I'm about to leave on the road for 2 weeks. I guess I ain't going to see her. It's like that just keeps happening over and over and over again. And I never had the awareness to go, nope, as soon as I pull out of that compound, I'm going to power the whole thing down. I just never did that. It was never even in my conscious thought. It wasn't that I didn't want to. I never thought about it. I just thought you could make them both work. That's why when I talk to guys now, I'm like, if you can develop or dedicate your first 4 years to your craft, just the craft, don't rush to get married. Don't make your high school sweetheart your fiance. Don't rush to get married and have a bunch of kids. Lay the foundation, something you know you can continue for the next 15, 20 years. Then get the girlfriend. Bring her into the pattern. Make her a fiance. Test her. Make sure she's up for this. Turn her into your wife. Run that for another year. Okay, you're good with the schedule. I'm good with the schedule. You want to try to have a baby? Yep. Okay. Then you really have to work on dials, not switches. I didn't have it in me at the time. It's one of my big regrets.